Hello all, welcome back to my channel. In my previous video, I talked about GitHub Copilot and installing GitHub Copilot to Visual Studio Code and seen some samples for HTML and JavaScript. If you haven't seen my previous video about GitHub Copilot introduction, I'll strongly recommend to have a look on it. I will provide a link in the description below. Today I want to talk about installing GitHub Copilot extension into Visual Studio 2022 and implement some samples based on the C#. If you are a C# or .NET developer, this video is for you. Briefly, we discussed in the last video is, GitHub Copilot is a generative AI solution which understands natural language and returns the results based on the context. If you know the natural language like English, it is easy to learn any programming language with the help of GitHub Copilot. How the GitHub Copilot helping developers? It saves a time and reduces cost by automating tasks that require natural language or code generation. Also improving the quality and the accuracy of your application experience. Customizing AI models to your specific needs by fine-tuning with your own data and parameters. Also, it provides automated unit test cases based on your code. Okay, now I will demonstrate that how to install GitHub Copilot to Visual Studio 2022 and show some samples based on C#. Let's jump into Visual Studio. Right now I am in the Visual Studio 2022. I have opened my existing API app, or you can open any other your previous app like console application or web app, or you don't need to open any application also. So go to the extensions menu, manage extension, and you can see the search box like this. Type on GitHub Copilot. So you can see the extension like this and click on the download button. So it will start the downloading option. Once downloading is done, you can close this window and close entirely that Visual Studio 2022. Now you can see the window like VSIX installer. So it's starting installing, and you can click on the modify whenever you see this window, and it started installing right now. Once the installation is done, you can close the window. Then go to the Visual Studio and open your Visual Studio now. Once I reopen, some people can see this kind of error because I haven't added my Visual Studio to the GitHub account. So to enable GitHub Copilot, add your GitHub account to the Visual Studio. To do that, I need to click on that add GitHub account. So you can see this account information screen on the Visual Studio. Click on the add over here, click on the GitHub account. So once it is done, then you can see the web browser like this one. Now you can authorize the GitHub account over here by clicking on it. So to do that, you need to add the your credential. So here is my credential, and click on the confirm, so that it's being authorizing my GitHub account. If you already authorized your GitHub to the Visual Studio, this step is optional. If you reopen your Visual Studio account screen, you will notice that GitHub account is got added. One important point to note here is we already enabled GitHub Copilot free trial account to our GitHub account in my previous video. For more details, please watch my previous video, which is provided in the description below. Okay, now I'm in Visual Studio. For the interest of time, I already created the product class. In the product controllers, I have declared the list of products variable and added a few products already to the list. So let me add few more products with the help of GitHub Copilot. Let's see how it goes. So as soon as I press the enter, maybe I can see that new suggestion from the GitHub Copilot. So new product ID is 11, product is category accesses. I think I'm good with this one, and let me accept by pressing the tab. Let me see the few more products, and yeah, okay, 12th product also I'm good. And again press on the enter, I got that new one. So let's try one more. I think let me give some context over here. Add new product which has a sales value is greater than 1000. Let's see what is the suggestion I'm going to get it. If you see, observe it. So the sales is now 1200. Earlier all are less than 1000, and now I got the suggestion as the sales is 1200. I think I'm good here. So I'm good for these products. Let me write a LINQ query over here. Let me set the context. Okay, create a query to return all the products which has sales greater than 200. Let me see what is the suggestion I'm going to get it. See, I got the new query like query from products where sales has greater than 200. So I'm okay with this. So let me accept it. Let me add one more query, like to different query, so to get the different results. Okay, return me all the products which has sales value greater than 100 and greater than 100, and sort by price and project with name, category, price and sales. Return only top 5 products. Let me see what I'm going to get it. See, so now I got the a similar query where the sales is more than 100, order by price, and it is returning me that name, category, price, sales, and taking only the top first 5 products, not everything. As for my context, it is returning the results back. So I'm good with this and I'm going to accept it. So this is how that GitHub Copilot is helping us to improve our productivity. Thank you.